I'm Superintendent Justin Dahlheimer. You may have heard there's an upcoming referendum vote on November 7, 2023, that requires your thoughtful consideration and attention as a voter and a taxpayer. I have made this short video to introduce you to the resources we are working on and the upcoming places you can look for information. This is a very important decision that is going to require getting you up to speed on a lot of information that we've been working on for a long period of time. As you can see, the last time we had a referendum was in 2008, and following that timeline, you will notice that there is a lot of information that we've been gathering and working on to give you, as a voter, the context on what we are asking our taxpayers to consider. I do want to back up to something that's a little personal to me, because I became an Osaka Silver Streak in 1993 after our school expanded its elementary school on a pretty historic referendum vote and a considerable amount of aid given by the state of Minnesota. As you can see from this picture, it was an exciting time. The governor had bestowed upon us a large amount of aid from the state to help build a critical piece of our school that enabled people like myself, who didn't live in Osakis, but was interested and loved the community. My mother worked here. My family has been involved in the community for many years. But this was the attraction that deepened my roots to the community of Osakis. And it started on a moment like we are today, where we're considering a lot of different reasons for us to take a strategic focus on our future and make a large investment. And as you could see from the timeline I was alluding to, that this is a decision our community has made every 15 to 20 years, and we are continuing that process as we are now into 2023, which is 15 years post our last referendum, to make some considerable improvements and to think about what our school means to our community for the next 15 to 20 years. And we've gone through that process over the course of the last year, as you can see through this timeline, to come up with all of the information necessary to put together 2 ballot questions that you will be considering in November. And if you're asking yourself, what kind of community input went into this decision? Well, as you can see, we've taken a significant amount of your input, and we've consolidated that into a list of issues, a list of problems, and a list of future considerations that our plan is going to address, and that we are asking you as voters to empower us to move forward on this plan and to consider putting it into action. And you'll see, following my mouse here, that this debt schedule from our previous referendum is almost running off. And we are now at a point of reinvestment, meaning if we don't come up with a plan or a project, the taxes that we have been utilizing to pay for the last time we've done this will be running off. And yes, taxes will be reduced at that point, but we are still in need of reinvestment, and that is what school districts have done in the past. And that is what we have done in the past, and we're hoping to do in the future with this. I think our best initial source of information for you to get up to speed on where we are is to come to our community meetings and also visit this website. Our website, by clicking on our homepage and clicking on referendum, is a great source to start answering the questions you may have had, as well as the questions that may come. And when you look, you can see similar information that I just showed you, but also will be containing all the documents that went into this planning process. Also, important information on where you can vote and when you can vote, and even more timely information to come under our frequently asked questions, which we are building out answers to questions you may have. So don't be afraid to email me or call me at the district office with those questions, as I will work quickly to help you make a great decision for the future of our school. I hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching this video.